Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today we're going to be talking once more about Sundial, as a few requests that I've received for this one. I did talk about Sundial before, but today we're giving a quick update as the price action did see quite of a dip since my last video, and so we're going to discuss that with technical analysis. So let's jump right into it. So Sundial deals in the cannabis industry. They have different products, including as well interest in edibles, and as well having different acquisitions under their funds. Now, the recent news that got the stock to jump was the one on the November 11th, and it said Sundial announces shares repurchase program. So they were going to be buying back around $100 million worth of share at a maximum amount of shares of around 102.8 million shares under the shares repurchase program, representing approximately 5% of the issued outstanding shares dated to subject to foregoing limitation. The share repurchase program will commence on November 19th and expire the year after. So it's already ongoing for this repurchase program we already talked about, but I do want to take a look at the updated presentation that they do have. So first off, Sundial Growers, they are trading under the symbol SNDL on the Nasdaq market. They have three segments: cannabis cultivation and production, cannabis retail stores, and investment operations. Now, they have a proven management track record of improving cost discipline and achieved positive adjusted EBITDA for the first 9 months of 2021. Their enterprise value currently sits around $700 million. You can see their market cap is around 1.53. Their market capitalization is currently, based on this presentation, is $1.8 billion, but it fluctuates, so I'm going to go more with the FinViz one. And they have zero debt. That was as a result of their stock price really jumping high and getting a massive amount of cash. Currently, their cash is around $570 million, with shares outstanding being around $2.1 billion. Now, their cannabis operations goes under upstream, which is cannabis cultivation, midstream, manufacturing, and downstream, which is retail. And when we're looking into some of their Q3 2021 highlights, we're seeing that they have a net earning of around $11.3 million for the third quarter of 2021, compared to a loss of $71.4 million loss in the third quarter of the prior year, and an adjusted EBITDA of $10.5 million compared to $4.4 million loss in the same period. And they mentioned their third quarter results reflects the initial impact of the business transformation led by Sundial over the last 10 months. We remain focused on sustainable profitability and continued improvement in all aspects of our operation. So some of the transactions highlights including improved sustainable cash flow profile with expansion into liquor, and enhanced exposure with investments in Nova, a publicly listed pure play cannabis retail operator, and provide deeper retail expertise of Canada's largest private liquor retailer, and the cost and revenue synergies anticipated through the operation efficiencies and additional market shares, and a Lanka shareholder to participate in and help create the future of Sundial. So Alcanna and Nova Cannabis overviews. So Alcanna is the largest private liquor retailer with over 25 years of experience in regulated products and retail market. Nova Cannabis, they lead a retailer with location of around 71 of them across Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Ontario, and they employ a discount-oriented retail model focused on providing high-quality products at the best price. And Alcanna, being a strategic shareholder, provides the low-cost administration and support functions for Nova operations. Now, Alcanna itself, they operate 171 stores across three main retail banners: Ace, Liquor Depot Wine, and beyond. Now, in terms of other things such as their pro forma cannabis retail footprint, you're able to see right across per as well state. So mainly in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Ontario, you're going to see Nova Cannabis and Spirit Leaf and Spirit corporate and franchise. But if you go to BC, you're only seeing the franchises. Going into the east, you're only seeing to the franchises, and it looks like Quebec isn't tapped in yet. Now, Sundial operations itself, so they have cultivation and production operations, more than 60 million grams harvested, around 152 million NRs since 2019. They do talk about some of the things such as the commitment to cultivate excellence for old Alberta's 448,000 square feet purpose-built indoor facility, and they do talk about their different parts or different cannabis products, that kind of thing. And the one that interests me the most is the Sunstream Bancorp that's been going for a while. So currently SAF has located more than $2 billion of capital across more than 30 transactions since 2014. And the current approximately anticipation here is the investment for Sundial is going to be $538 million. And SAF already has more than $2 billion across more than 30 transactions. And they're seeing here the industry would probably or most likely double based on forecasts within the next 4 years. And now moving on towards technical analysis, but before doing so, if you'd like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and leave notifications on for this channel. Also, don't forget to drop a like to this video and join our Discord if you would like to chat more about this. Now let's move on towards technical analysis. Now from a technical analysis perspective, there are a few critical things we need to take care of first. So first off, on the moving averages, it's between the 10 SMA and the 30 EMA in the trading action zone where most positive reversals do occur between the 77 cents and the 72 cents. And the 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA, so it's in a critical point where a positive reversal can be seen between these two levels and hopefully soon. Now, in terms of the average directional index, it shows nothing more than what we know, that this is a stronger movement, and currently it's being a bit sloppy. We currently know that. Willing percent R, which is very similar to the relative strength index, shows that this stock seems to be somewhat actually oversold. So, or at least very close to oversold. So we can anticipate more selling demand than a buying demand, so more supply than demand to be specific. And MACD is currently retracting, going to be testing a negative reversal in the next few days, and if it does and momentum does dip below zero, you might be very much in trouble. Now, in terms of stochastic fast and stochastic slow, both are dipping downwards, suggesting the test of the next support. The moving average bands anticipates this one to trade between 78 cents on the top, 71 in the middle, and 64 in the bottom. On the Fibonacci retracements, we're seeing things that are somewhat interesting. First off, the support that was at 82 cents, it broke it right off and went to 73. The next support is 61. So currently 82 is a resistance on the Fibonacci retracements, followed by 94 cents, 105, 115, 130, and 149. In terms of price line action, we're able to see a significant support at the 73 cents and then downwards to 70 cents, going down to 67 and down to around 65. Resistances, we're seeing some, such as on the 74 cents, 78 cents, 81 cents, 84, 89 cents, 96, and up to $1, then up to 106. Now, there's higher levels than it was before, but we're not going to really look at this today. In current analyst conditions, we're able to see average price targets are sitting around 89 cents. Their average hold or average analyst recommendations is a hold at 3 analysts giving all hold. So the price target is 89 cents, around 22% upside. Now, what do I think about this one? I do think it's going to go back down to around probably testing the support at 72. If it does break it, it's going to propagate back similar to what we've seen. That's not the best news that we wanted, but that is on its own a dangerous news, because if we do continue to propagate like this for the next few months, a reverse split might be a real thing to worry about at this level. What do you think is going to happen here? Make sure to enter down in the comments below. Sure, subscribe and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.